Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. It's creeping up here on lunchtime. It's about 11:30. We're just coming outside of Fort Smith, Arkansas. Getting ready to jump on 40 East over here to I-49 North, Highway 71, whatever you want to call it. Gonna jump up there, and we are taking sparkling ice water, I think. I don't know. Whatever it is, that fancy stuff the kids these days are drinking. We're taking it to Iowa Beverage in Des Moines. And we picked it up in Hot Springs, Arkansas, out of a warehouse there. So, anyway, obviously, this is the first video that I have been able to make all week. So, we're 3/4 of the way through the week here. Been a pretty good week. Started out Monday. We took just a one-stopper down to Oklahoma City. Sorry, trying to read here. Forgot to put my seatbelt on last time too. I just stopped and got a cup of coffee, but the sign here at the scale on I-40 is not lit, so it's kind of hard to read sometimes. It sits down below the way station sign, so you gotta be a smart feller to be looking for. But anyway, so yeah, we started off Monday, took a one drop to Oklahoma City. For the first time in like 3 weeks, we were there on time. There were no hiccups or anything that arose with it. So everything went pretty good there. Loaded out of there, or delivered there, delivered there. We wound up going to Carthage, Missouri, and loading more steel wire and taking it to Adel, Iowa. Delivered that Tuesday night. Stayed in Adel Tuesday night, and we loaded got the green light and go around. Woohoo! Should have just went around it. Yeah, we loaded yesterday morning, come down to Clarksville, Arkansas, delivered that at Walmart. From Clarksville, we went to Hot Springs, and to Hot Springs, we're here. So, pretty simple, pretty good week. Oh, man. Excuse me. Had to regain myself. That's quite a rough ride coming through there. Anyway, everything's going good. Everything's going as planned. We're going to deliver this tomorrow morning. That'll be the end of our week. Just got the text yesterday. The Freightliner is finished. So that'll get picked up this weekend. Hopefully I can make a video when I go to get it, if I remember to bring my camera. So he will be starting the first of next week, and then I'll be on vacation Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then be back Monday night, be back to work Tuesday not next week, the week after. So I will be indisposed for about a week again. So yeah, that's really the plan. That's about all that's going on. Real quick, while we're here talking, and I know I've kind of hem-hawed all over the place so far, the first part of this video, I wanted to touch on something real quick. And I know I tell you guys, and I don't try to be political, and I don't want you to think that this is something political, but I'm just curious on what your guys' thoughts are. Fuel, obviously, is on the rise. Like I said, I'm not saying it's a presidential thing, whatever. I mean, I'm sure we all have our opinions for that, but curious what you guys kind of think the situation on that might be. I mean, the freight demand still seems to be there. I haven't slowed down any. The spot market seems to be pretty hot and heavy. Are you guys seeing the rates reflecting that? Are you seeing it not getting reflected? I'm just curious, because I'm a head case, and my mind, I mean, I know naturally, you know, I think you could say simple economics. I mean, if fuel goes up, rates are going to go up to compensate for the fuel. And I can say that I've seen it a little bit, that they have. But I'm, you know, some of you guys may be strictly spot market guys. You know, I only do 1 or 2 loads a week of it, so I don't know the whole market to a T. So I'm just curious on what your guys' thoughts are on that, what you think's going to come of it. I'm not going to lie, you know, I mean, a guy gets nervous thinking about it, but what do, you know? I mean, like I said, I'm not going to bow my head and fold because of it, but just this week alone, if you remember last week, I told you, or I went to Oklahoma City as well, and I stopped in Blackwell, Oklahoma, off of Interstate 35, and I used my handy dandy mud flap app, which, guys from mud flap, I'm telling you, you should give me a call if you watch. That sounds terrible, but I used my handy dandy mud flap app, and I bought fuel at Casey's in Blackwell, Oklahoma for $2.50. In 7 days exactly, it went from $2.70 a gallon at the pump to $3.01 a gallon, and it went from $2.50 on the mud flap app to $2.81 on the mud flap app. So it jumped, what, 31 cents in 7 days. Now, like I said, I'm not saying that there's a political means or motive behind that. I'm not trying to make this political. I'm just curious what you guys think, what you think's going to come of it, and I guess what it means for trucking as a whole. You know, do you think it's going to benefit the little guy? Do you think it's going to benefit the big guy? Yeah, you know, just curious on your guys' take. You know, some of you guys are probably have all been through this multiple times. You know, I mean, I've been through it multiple times, but this is like my first, you know, real time going through it as a full independent owner operator. And like I said, I mean, it makes a guy think, and a guy kind of is naturally scared as it is, but I mean, just trying to be positive about it, and I like to hear what other people have to say and what other people have to think, and you know, who knows what'll happen, I guess. So all we can do is keep on trucking. But I really don't have a whole lot to say. I wanted to throw that out there. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and continue shooting some footage throughout the day. So, like I said, we're on our way to Des Moines. We're not in anything too big of a hurry. We're probably going to stop and get the truck washed somewhere along the way. You know, just relax. We don't have to be up in Des Moines until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So, anyway, I will leave you there, and I'll get back with you guys here in a little bit today, and have a safe one. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning, 9 o'clock. We're home early, and that we are. Trucks cooled down, shut down, cleaned out. Pickups over there running, ready to rock and roll. Not as warm this week when we got home as it was last week, but what you do. Good week, easy week, simple. Put a fair amount of miles in, more than I usually put in, and I'm okay with that. Not a big deal, as long as the rates reflect it, and I think they did this week. So anyway, I'll keep it pretty short. I just wanted to touch base with you. Sorry that this video is lacking, I guess. I just nothing exciting happened, and when I had time to shoot something, it just wasn't exciting enough. I mean, you know, I don't really want to put out the same video over and over, I guess, and maybe I do. I mean, a lot of it's me talking, but just an off week, I guess. We'll call it that. So gotta go get the Freightliner. I gotta go home and finish doing some tax paperwork, which I thought was already done. They're gonna get that coin. So we got to do that. Go home and have a nice cup of coffee too. And I'm sure there'll be tacos somewhere throughout the weekend. I don't know. I just walking along. Oh, there's a taco. You know, just anyway. That's the plan. So I'll try to get you a video of the Freightliner and inside of it and go from there. But real quick, we'll look at the old green machine. She's pretty dirty. I did not get it washed yesterday. It rained on me coming up through Nevada, Missouri. So yeah, didn't get it washed, obviously. Didn't magically get it sandblasted and painted, but we'll get that taken care of sometime. So next week will be a short week for me, but it will be the first week of having two trucks on the road. So very excited for that. Big step forward. So without further ado, I'm gonna start my weekend. We will talk to you here in a little bit. Have a good weekend. Be safe, be good. Catch you on the flip side.